Hey everybody, so we have a lot to discuss today. We have a new pocket park coming to Mobile County and how you can decide the future of music festivals in Gulf Shores. And we also have the latest evidence brought up in the murder trial for a vanished teen. So we have all of that and then some coming up right here, right now on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones. Thank you guys so much for joining me right here, right now for News 5 Now. News 5 Now, as you guys know, is our way to interact with you. We want to give you our question of the day, poll of the day, and make sure that you guys know that we are here talking to you, hearing you, when we're bringing you our coverage and more things along the Gulf Coast. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to those big stories. So, big story number, drumroll please, number 5. So, District 2 Mobile Councilman William Carroll is running for re-election. Carroll has been a councilman for 12 years in non-consecutive terms. In his bid announcement, Carroll says he's most proud of improvements to roads, sidewalks, and parks, as well as the creation of more affordable housing. The election is on August 26. Number 4. Right after the News 5 Now, you can head over to the Gulf Shores Cultural Center for a meeting on the future of music festivals. In an online survey recently closed on a possible contract extension of the Sand in My Boots Festival, formerly known as the Hangout Festival. The meeting tonight starts at 6. Number 3. A motorcyclist was airlifted to the hospital following a crash in Foley earlier today. Police say a driver headed north on the intersection of Highway 59 and Riviera Boulevard turned in front of the motorcycle, which collided into the vehicle's doors, and officials say it appears the cyclist did not suffer serious injuries. Number 2. Construction is set to begin this week on a new pocket park here in Mobile County. Starting on June 9th, the county commissioner will begin to transform the area between Mobile Government Plaza and the county government annex. The pocket park will feature a new fountain, green space, benches, and security cameras. And number 1. Emotional moments in court today during the trial of a teen who vanished more than a decade ago. Dimitri Hooper is facing murder charges for his daughter, Brittany Robinson, who was presumed dead. Earlier today, police testified about human hair and bones found near Hooper's home on McGovery Road. The defense argued it's not clear if the bones were human. And that's our countdown for the top 5 stories along the Gulf Coast at this hour. So now we're going to go ahead and transition to our amazing question of the day. Now, I'm actually really excited for this one. Love it. So our question of the day is, where do I find it? Oh, here you go. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, before we get to the amazing responses we have here, because a lot of you guys had a lot to say. My biggest pet peeve is people who smell bad, who stink, who don't believe in deodorant or soap, shampoo, conditioner, perfume, cologne. Like, you just leave the house stinking. And that's my biggest pet peeve. Whenever I walk down the street and you're disrespecting my nostrils, we're going to have a problem. I don't care if you have $3 to your name. I don't care what situation you're in. Go get you some soap. Soap is an amazing thing, and I love that we have it. It's such a great invention. Let's see what you guys said. So that's my biggest pet peeve. I just can't stand it. Hannah says, people standing too close to me in line, because them people stank, Hannah, right? People saying, I seen it, yeah, and I seen stank too. When someone is holding up the fast lane because they stank. People asking what my pet peeve is, because they stink. People not picking up their feet up off the ground when they walk, because their feet stank. Not saying, excuse me, stinky behavior. People that smoke and throw their cigarette butts down. Okay, cigarettes stink. Like, that smells bad. I guess, aside from people, like, I just don't like bad smells. It's like my biggest pet peeve. Kevin says, speakerphone in public. Please don't force others to be part of your conversation. Yeah, your stinky conversation. Wife telling me which way to go even when we're at home. People wearing pajamas and house slippers to the stores. Stinky. People who spit tobacco in a water bottle. Stink. People that don't return their grocery carts and leave them in the parking lot. Stinky behavior. Gum popping. Ugh, that's a good one. I can't stand it. Gum popping, smacking, all the above. Just stinking. Stinky behavior. People when you let a car go in front of you and they don't give you that little wave. You know what? Lily Andrea Mamura, she said a word, okay? She said a word for that one. I really like that one because you're supposed to give the wave of thanks for allowing you to pass me or get ahead of me or whatever. You're supposed to give that little wave of thanks, all right? So if you don't give the little wave of thanks, I assume you smell bad. That's stinky behavior. Stinky. Shame on you. Andrea, I'm gonna like that one. I like that. People who finish eating and blow their nose in the middle of a crowded restaurant okay. This is News 5 now, so I'm gonna be a little messy. So back when I was in high school, there was this student in my class, and the teacher could be in the middle of instruction, whether it's history, math, whatever. She would keep a box of tissues on the top corner of her desk. And sometimes while the teacher is talking, she would grab a tissue and just go, It was so loud, so disrespectful. All of us would just sit there like this. And including the teacher, we'll just all be like, while she continued. See, it's one thing, it's not a problem to blow your nose. But in the middle of class, you could have just stepped out into the hall. Because it was loud too. Because some kids, you can blow your nose, you can be a little quiet and discreet about it. No, she was loud with it. And I was like, and we all just sat there and collectively acted like everything was fine when it clearly wasn't. But I digress. People that I'm trying to have a conversation with and they're on their stinky. Slow drivers in the fast lane, disrespectful. Open cabinets, that's a very specific one. Y'all have some interesting pet peeves. I like the one about the not giving the wave of thanks. Open cabinets, that one, okay. But yeah. So yeah, I can go on and on about these all day. All right. Wow. People not using their blinker. Yeah, that would literally make me want to go outside and just burn down their car. All right. So now we're going to transition over from our question of the day to now our poll of the day. So here's our poll. Which are you more excited for? The Stanley Cup final or the NBA finals? So it sounds like 74% of you guys are more excited for the Stanley Cup. Wow, you guys want Stanley more? Okay, well, okay, yeah. Okay. I'm not the biggest sports guy in the world, but I thought people would be more excited for the NBA, unless I'm crazy. But okay. Shout out to you guys. All right, well, thank y'all for being here. So here's what you're going to do next. So next, right now, you're going to turn your TV to channel 5, and you're going to watch the rest of the CBS Evening News. But before you do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before you do that, I need you guys to go to our Facebook and give us a like. That way you're notified each and every time we do News 5 Now on weeknights. We do them at 8, 12:30, and 5:30. So make sure you don't miss any of them because they're right there. And we're right here for you guys. So please, please, please give us a like on Facebook. Now, back to the CBS Evening News. You're going to go ahead and finish that up. It's an amazing, I'm trying to see what they're talking about on TV over there. I can't really make it out, but I promise you it's probably something very interesting. And after that, you're going to stick around, and then you're going to watch WKRG News 5 at 6, where you're going to see our Peter Albrecht, Roseanne Haven, Simone Eli, and our Ed Bloodsworth giving you the breaking news, top sports stories, and top weather reports. So until then, I will see you guys in the next one. All right, you have a good night.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.